of why bills are higher, and we see examples of increases at a few downtown Watertown buildings. And finding old film, getting it developed, learning who it is in the old pictures found.
You're watching the North Country's news station. 7 News this evening starts now. Live from downtown Watertown, here's Jeff Cole.
President Trump retracts tariffs against Canada and Mexico for another month. However, in the 2 days the tariffs were in place, American booze lost its place on Canadian shelves. 7 News reporter Claude Charette has more from Kingston and learns how a Watertown beer business is hoping the trade war stops.
LCBO, it's Ontario Province's only liquor store chain, and as the result of a trade war sparked by President Trump's 25% tariff on Canadian goods, you won't be seeing any American booze on its shelves. That's because Ontario Premier Doug Ford ordered it all pulled Tuesday.
We said we'd never start a trade and tariff war with the U.S., but you better believe we're ready to win one.
It's a move that could impact small businesses like 1812 Brewery, which bottles its beer in Watertown. Owner Tom Scozofava started distributing his beer across international lines fewer than 2 years ago. Now, damaged Canadian-American relations have left him concerned.
Obviously, if we get pulled off the shelf, that's the death penalty.
Booze aside, economists predict that a trade war would spike the cost of certain goods on both sides of the border. In Kingston, Canadians we spoke with weren't happy.
I think they are incredibly disappointing and incredibly stupid. And to me, they're not surprising, because I think your president is nuts.
President Trump sees it differently.
They can't come in and steal our money and steal our jobs and take our factories and take our businesses and expect not to be punished, and they're being punished by tariffs.
When we spoke to art gallery owner David Dossett late last year, the tariffs were only a threat. Now that they're real, he tells us he'll be making a point to avoid American goods.
I mean, Americans are welcome here. We welcome them with open arms in our store, but they must understand that there are repercussions to what the president is doing.
At the delightfully different tea room, owner Denise Paquette says she's sad about the way relations have degraded.
I'll always, greet anybody that's American here with open arms, but it just changes things, not in a good way.
As of Thursday afternoon, President Trump announced to be postponing the tariffs on Mexican goods for another 4 weeks. Late Thursday, the president issued that same delay for tariffs on Canadian goods as well. It remains to be seen if that'll put American booze back on shelves. Claude Charette, 7 News.
A total of 3 spas were raided last week.